Hello everyone. Hello. Happy Monday morning if you are joining the live version, and happy whatever time of day if you're not. So, welcome. What are we doing today? Well, getting warmed up to start with. So, let's do it. Big stretch going up. Yeah, I kept the lunges and squats from Friday's workout and took out the push-up Tabata and added some other things. And yeah, that'll be that for today. So, sounds easy. Good. Hope you're feeling round and ready. We're just going around big circles, trying to make the biggest circle you can all the way around. Okay, let's go one more time around, and when we get to the top, we are going to go the other way. But first, we'll stretch this arm straight up so high you can't even see it. And then over, get that long stretch down one side of your body, and then we're going to go around again. Sit down into it. Biggest circle you can make. Around a few more times. Hope you had a good weekend. I was very happy to get out skiing, but a little sad to see the snow going, but that's okay. I think we're in for more. My son, who's working at a ski hill this year where there isn't much snow, said they're hoping for Miracle March. We shall see. Around we go. See if you can get the backs of your hands toward each other. Really open up the shoulders and back. Shoulder blades. Good, and then we'll go the other direction. Opposite now, we're closing things up, trying to get the shoulder blades closer together. So these circles just remind me, we do have some shoulder exercises. I might be demoing them with low weights or no weights, but you can do them harder. Okay, we're going to do a modified version of A's and B's because I usually think of them as moving, but we're not really going. Well, I'm not going anywhere. Maybe you are. Anyway, let's do some high knees. This is our A. So high knees, if you ever did track and field, that's where I did A's and B's. Knee up, nice high steps. Okay. Just keep it going. Maybe we'll speed it up. Why not? Get those arms pumping too. Are your arms moving to the back as well as the front, not just like this? Okay. Back as well as front. Drive the elbows. Drive them back. Good. Okay. And then we go into these ones. Hamstring curls. Push back. Kick back. Really push back. Don't just flamp your arms. Push back. Kick back. Get down lower if you want to. Push and go. Good. Okay, couple more. Excellent. Is that a couple? Yes, that's a couple. Okay, and then we'll do this one, the kind of weird horse one, where you go knee up and slap down, up, slap down. You can add your arms into. I'm going to walk right off the set. No, I'm going to turn around. We go. Kick it out. I guess you can just do a standing on spot, can't you? Don't have to walk anywhere. So up, kick out, push down. It's like a horse. Sort of. I'll say non-equestrian. I'll say this is very horse-like. Or not. Okay. Done? Yes. Last one. Good. Okay. And then let's do a straight leg one. So we're just trying to kind of windmill our arms. Straight arm, straight leg. As high as you want to go this early in the workout. Okay. Easy on the hamstrings, which are back here and are sometimes tight and fussy about these things. So, 2 more. 1, 2. Done. Let's go wide-legged, as wide as you want to go, and then we're going to go over to one side and the other. So please don't hold it. Keep it moving. Just keep moving. Side to side. Okay, back to the center and let's swivel. You know, I just realized that I don't have the same settings on this video, so I hope you can hear me. All right. I bet you can. If not, you can follow along and read my lips. Here we go, just dropping down. Good, we're gonna reach our same side hand down to our front leg. Reach up with the other hand and look up at it too. Really reach it up. Try to drop your shoulder blade, this shoulder blade down, even as you're reaching up. And then take that arm behind you, one hand on either side of your front foot. Let's bend and straighten. Okay. Get that front leg again. And then walk your back foot in. Come on up. And there we go. Let's go to the other side. So, same split stance. Reach up, drop down, up and down. Good. And then we put hands on hips here and do little pulses. And then very soon we are going to reach down with our same side hand. Reach up with the other one. Try to drop that shoulder blade down toward your spine, even as you're reaching up, if that makes sense. Okay, and then drop that arm. One hand on either side of your front foot and bend and straighten. You can also, or instead, have your hands here on your knee. Up to you. And then walk your back foot in. Come up. Nice and easy. Good. Let's do one more thing. I think I'll show you from this way. So we're making a T with our feet. So we're going to actually stand this way. The top of the T, we're going to step back into a nice lunge. Oh yeah, sorry. I forgot the reach down. Then the step back. Reach down and sweep back. Really look back at that hand. Reach down. Step back. Nice. One more. Alrighty. You have lots of room for your arms and legs to go flailing. Let's have the other foot in front. I guess I could just still show you from the same side. So other foot makes the top of the T. Reach down. Oh, but then I have my back too. So I'm going this way. You don't have to do that little swirl around. That's my little 180. Reach down to your toes. Sweep back. Down to your toes. Sweep it back. Trying to wake up all our muscles and fascia and whatever else needs waking up. Last one. That might be more than on the other side, but I think it's okay. And then I just shake things out a little bit. We didn't stir the pot, but we'll probably stir it later. So I'm going to leave that when we do our shoulder things. But we are going to start with some leg, lower body kind of exercises. I'm going to use quite light weights for this one. The first time I did these ones on Friday, I didn't use any weights at all. So you can decide what you'd like to do. I'll show you what they look like. So we're stepping forward. Opposite arm goes forward with that leg. Okay, other arm comes back behind, and then you take that front arm up. Okay, so step, oops. You have to remember to step with the other leg. This is why I wanted to do these ones again. Because they're so simple, but for some reason, I keep mixing them up. So here we go. Opposite arm and leg forward. That forward arm comes up. Okay, and then step forward. Arm comes up. Right? And then we're going back the other way. Opposite arm and leg forward. Forward arm comes up. That back arm ideally is extending out in a straight line behind you. But it's like that. Ideally, but as soon as I lift my arm, it drops down. Maybe yours does too. I don't know. Maybe you can't tell because you can't see. Try to keep that back arm up if you can. Oh. See, do it wrong every time. I don't know why. Let's try it again. Here we go. Step forward and up. And then step forward and up. Alrighty. Are we getting the hang of it? Am I getting the hang of it? The other leg comes forward, other arm comes forward. And straight up. Nice and strong. Do you have weights doing this one? I wonder. You don't have to. You don't have to do anything. You just sit and watch the video. I'll never know. Step it forward, up, and then forward and up. Okay. I just have to see there's something on the screen. Just want to make sure. Okay. Good. Just wanted to make sure, and I think I see Carrie's name there. So hi, Carrie. Nice to see you. Or, know you're out there. Okay, we're going into sneaky lunges. So these ones, I probably don't want weights because you're going to be bringing your arms up as tall and strong as you can. So, yeah, I prefer to do them without weights. But these are the ones where we land on our toes instead of our heels. That's why they're sneaky. So go forward, land on your toes, arms come up, and then they go back. Okay, and then we step together, other leg goes forward. Okay, as deep a squat or deep as lunge as you want to make it, as big a step. I'll just do them this way. Okay, on your toes, reach up and then back. Feet come together, onto your toes, up and back. Good, let's go again. Forward, woo, takes a little bit of balance because you're landing right on your toes, not on your whole foot. And then up again, push back. Good, we just keep turning it around every time we get to the end of those two. Maybe you're walking halfway across your basement or wherever you are. Push back. And let's just do a few more. I don't know how many more. Up, push back. We are going to repeat all of these, but in between, we'll do something different. Up, back, and here we go. Onto your toes. Are you still landing on your toes? And when you're reaching up, make sure your shoulder blades are staying tucked and down your back. Up, back. Let's just go back with our last two. Reach up and down. Together, up and down. Good. Okay, feeling good? Now we're going to get, forgot our other squats. I did two kinds of lunges and not squats. Oh, silly me. We'll do the squats now, and I'll just pretend that was completely intentional. So what we did, or what we're going to do again, is squat, leg out, okay? And then we'll do all on one side. We're going to do one, and then down, two, up to 7 today. Crazy. Okay, we did 6 on Friday. Let's do 7. You ready? We're going to start with 1 though. 1. Try to keep your upper body still. The challenge here will be my counting. As always, here's number 3, 2, 1. Upper body's nice and still, and you're leading with your heel. 3, 2, 1. Here comes number 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good balance exercise. Kick with your heel. Toes are pointing in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And for that little extra Monday bonus, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Okay. Shake out the legs. And then, I think you know, we're going to go to the other side. So down we go, starting at 1. There it is. Toes are pointing in. Upper body is staying still. Oops, and you're trying not to touch the ground. I'm on my left side now, which is maybe not quite as balanced. 3. Moving on to 4. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, just 5, 6, 7 to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Upper body's nice and still. Maybe glutes are feeling it a bit. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very last set, 7 lifts. Here we go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Oh yeah, start to feel it on the number 7 there. Okay, I felt it before too. Okay, goblet squat with a shift. Remember this one? This one we have wider feet. Toes are pointing out about 45 degrees. We're gonna go down, shift over to one side, push up through that leg, and then come back to the center. Over to the other side, and up. Okay, just keep alternating sides. You are pushing up with both feet, of course, but you're trying to focus maybe a little bit more on one side as you come up. Down, both legs, over and up. Over we go. And down. I didn't even pretend to count now, but I know I started on this side. So we're on an even number now. So maybe let's do 2 more on each side. Which is, as you know, my default line. 2 more on each side. This is our last one here. And down. Last one on this side. Nice. And up again. Okay, kick out those legs. And we'll put our weights down for now. I'm going to get a drink. Maybe you will too. Yes. Let's do that. Okay, well, cheers. Happy Monday. Okay, I hope it's warming up for you. I heard there's very much snow in Winnipeg. Crazy. So I won't say anything about wishing for more here because nobody wants to hear that as we approach March tomorrow. All right, so we're going to do some shoulder things, and then we're going to do a second set of those legs that we just did. So again, I'm going to start with no weights. Yeah, if you do use weights, maybe use a little lower than you usually do. Anyway, we're starting with circles. This is the warm-up. This isn't a workout. Don't worry. It's good. It's good for you. Let's change it to this, actually. Changing it to the letter C. That is a big C instead of an O. So we're just doing this and this. Up and over. I don't know if I can hear you over the crunching. Well, I don't have to hear you. I can't hear myself over the crunching of my shoulders. Maybe yours are the same. Let's go from here to arms pushing back. Okay, palms are up. And we're just going to lean forward a bit. Nice soft knees. Up we go. Lifting up. Again, you might want weights. Let me see for this one. Weights is good. I'm using 3s. So just lift up. Up. Even if you're not using weights, you can get a good lift and a good push. Okay? So whatever you want to do. Weights, no weights. Here's a little change. Now we're going back. And we're just squeezing toward, hands toward each other, palms toward each other. Oh, you can keep your feet moving to distract your upper body if you want. See if you can lift your arms any higher and do this. Because if they're way down here, it's good, but it's even better if you can get them up a little bit higher without going like this. Okay, so shoulders are down, let arms come up. All right, enough talking, you say? Yes, I agree. Okay, let's put the weights down for a second because we're going to do another one out to the side. Ready? Fists and open hands. Fist, open hands. Okay, and again, if you want to keep moving, you can. Just make a fist, really squeeze everything together, and then really open up. Really open up. It's good for hand mobility. It's good to keep those little body parts moving. Open up as much as you can, close as much as you can. Okay, now let's go fast. Let's go fast for 10 seconds. We're starting now. Feel it in your forearms. You feel your shoulders riding up. If you do, try and lower them down. That's 5 seconds. Oh! Some people don't feel these at all. I don't know. I do. Okay, shake it out, shake it out. Shake out your whole body. Right, okay, so scarecrow's next. Right, it looks like this. And then we just go down. Again, you can do this with weights in your hands. I think I'm going to pass on the weights with this one just because I'm being extra cautious. Up. But if you want to do them with weights, feel free to do a few reps and try it out. See what it feels like. Maybe it's super easy for you. Maybe it's just me and my, yeah, maybe it's just me. Down and up. Down and up. A few more. Okay. Let's do till the 9. That's 5 seconds. Time for a few more. This will be our last one right there. Okay. Good. From that, we go to front and side raises. Again, I was trying these just before 9 this morning. I was like, I think I might have to do these with no weights, but that's all right. You get your weights. Out we go to the side and down. Okay, so front lift, out to the side and down. And now we do side lift to the front and down. Okay, just alternating where we start here. Start with side, bring it to the front, bring it down. Start with front. Okay, we'll keep going. We'll keep going for a few more seconds here. Let's go for 15 more actually. Up, over. Are you doing this with weights? I wonder. And down. About 5 more seconds. I guess I'm making fists whether I meant to or not, just to make all the muscles work. And that's 45 seconds of those little ones. So we'll leave it right there. Side leaning triceps. Okay, this one, we've done this before, but not for a long time. So keep these out of the way. Okay, so we're gonna have 1 foot forward, weight is in your opposite hand, and then your arm comes straight up. Back so you can see it. You don't need to see anyway. You can trust me that my hand is up there. Oh yeah, look, and then I lean over and it's there. So just, okay. I have to do this without weights. But you can probably do it with weights. Up, down. So just in front of your face. And if you want, you can go behind your head for the other one. Straight up, in front, straight up, and back. Okay, trying to work triceps here. Keep going. Triceps is what we're working on. Just have to adjust my step off camera and replace my arm. Bring on the bionics. Up and down. Or maybe you're on down and up. Maybe I'm off now, but I'll keep going. Okay. A few more. Don't punch yourself in the head. Really try to think about it. I should have said this right at the start. Your elbow is pointing straight up. It's okay. We're going to do it on the other side too. And I guess I should have looked at the clock so I would know to do the same on the other side. Let's do one more. And then we'll switch. Okay. Let's see if this time is up to the task. I think we probably did about 45 seconds, so let's try that. Okay, you ready? So, leaning on that front leg, elbows pointing up toward the ceiling, and away we go. Down and up. Do you feel this in triceps? Maybe in your shoulder too, I bet. I think so. Up and down. Okay. Good. Keep pushing. We are more than halfway into our 45 seconds. It's much heavier than weight. It's like 5 pounds heavier. Last 10 seconds coming up. How many more can we fit in? 1, 2, 3. I glance at the clock. 4. That is it. So come on up. Okay. How are the shoulders feeling? Good. Good. Football throw. Again, I'm going for the light weights. It's about as heavy as a football. Okay, remember this one? It's where you point where you're going to throw. And then you take that arm back. And you don't throw your weight. You push it forward. Push it forward. You weren't going to throw it anyway. Who we kidding? Push it forward though. Push. You can really sit back into that lunge if you want. Sit back. Push. Get some lower body in there too. Go, go, go. I'm going 45 seconds again. And it's feeling long. Keep it up high. See if you can arc it over a little bit. Arc it over forward. Doing my math here, we have 5 more seconds. Go. Push, last one. And there it is. Okay, guess what? We have 2 arms, so we're doing it twice. So same thing. Again, I'm going to see how this goes. We're going back, point where you're throwing, step forward. Did I step forward with the other one, or did I just? No, I think I stepped forward. Push. Push. Show that football where it's going, pointing with that arm, and really stepping back, pushing up. Go, go, go. Arms are getting a workout. Let's see, we are 25 seconds in, so 20 more seconds, yes. Now 15. Go. How many more in 5 seconds? 1, maybe 3, 2. Nope, that's it there. Good. All right, what was the last one? Oh, yes. Okay, I think this is the last one before we get to stir the pot. This one we're going. Again, let's see if we can do it. We're just going across and across. Yes, there we go. Just alternate. Maybe you're tapping your toe with each one too. Maybe you're going low down and coming up. Push across. This makes me think of an aerobics warm-up without the weights in your hand. Aerobics circa 1986. Go, go, go. I wouldn't be dressed like this. I'd have something brighter on. Push. Go. Push. You're getting there. Let's go 10 more seconds. Push. Cross. The good or bad news is that we get to do a lot of these over again. As many as I can remember. There we go. Okay. The other good news is that we're going to stir the pot, and we will do it with a weight in our hand. Get that little extra pull. So lean on your leg if you like. Weight in your hand. And just let your shoulder have a little break here. Okay, and then we'll go the other way. Very nice. Yes, I guess based on time, we will see how it goes. We'll see how many of these we get in for a second round. Because we're going to do those lunges and squats again, as promised. Okay, lean on your other leg now. Opposite hand is stirring the pot. Now you actually have a tool to stir the pot with. Your weight. Okay, and then the other way. And around. Very nice. Okay, good. All right, shall we go back to lunges and squats? Okay, so the very first one is what's called diagonal lunges. And for some reason, I have a hard time getting my arms straight. Okay, I'm going with lower weights. Again, go with whatever weights feel good to you. I'm going with my light ones. So that's what I'm doing. No need to justify anything. That's for you. So arms come up, front arm comes straight up, and then down. And then we step forward again. Arm comes straight up. Maybe you drop down a little bit, like my back arm does. All right, here we go. Trying to keep your arms in a straight line. Hold that back arm up if you can. And then step forward, reach up. I'm just checking to see if my back arm is cooperating. Is yours? Is it staying up even when you lift here? Yeah? Good. And up. We'll go back again. Step forward. Up. Step forward. And lift up. Okay, remember to try to drop your hips a little bit when you lift your arm. I didn't say that, but I thought it. I know, you can't read my mind. So I will say it. Step forward, lift both arms, and lift your top arm. Try to drop your hips a little bit. Maybe feel it in your hip flexors. And, whoops, step. No. Oh, I was doing it well. Up. Let's go back and forth one more time. That's 4 more. forward, whoops, and up all the way, and then forward, up all the way. 2 more. Way to go. Opposite arm and leg forward, and then lift your front arm. Okay. Opposite arm and leg forward, lift your front arm. Good. Okay. Now we're going to do our squats again. This time we're going to start at number 7 and alternating lunges and squats this time. Okay, so shoulder width feet, just lifting your leg out to the side. We're going to start at 7. I'm starting on my second side. Crazy. You can do it however you like. Ready? 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, heel is out, 2, 1, down again. And number 6, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Number 5 on this leg. Kick it out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Down and up. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Just 3, 2, 1 to go. There's 3 done. And 2, 1, 2. Lead with your heel for the very last one. Good. Shake it out a bit. All right. Here we go again. Let's start with 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoops. 6, 7. That was me falling over. Get these big numbers out of the way first. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Are you feeling your glutes yet? Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here's 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, 3, 2, 1. That's 6 more. 1, 2, 3. Just about done. 2. Whoops, good, because I just fell over there. And last one. 1. Excellent. Okay. Done, done, done. Good. And now we move into our sneaky lunges, they're called. We'll do them without weights because we're really reaching up. Well, I will do them without weights. If you feel like you can do them well with weights, great. Go for it. Okay, we're landing on our toes. Toes, reach up, push back. Other leg comes forward. Onto your toes, push back. Spin it around. That was me getting my balance. Up, down, up, down. Sounds like a song. I think it is a song. Forward, up, and back. Step onto your toes. How are your legs feeling? Whoops. That one just wants to fall over. Up and back. Maybe you feel it here in your hip flexors too. Good. Up. Push back. Step through. Up and down. Okay, we're going to do 1 more back and forth. That's 4 more. Step into it. Reach up. Push back. Up. Then back. Last 2. Forward. Back. Forward. And back. Nice. Good. Shake it all out. And our last one is the goblet squat with a shift. So, weights are here. Maybe your elbows are out. Feet are wide. We're going down, over to one side. Push up through that leg. Back to the center. Over to the other side. Push up through that leg. Okay, really try to focus on the leg that you're leaned over. Like that. Push up and down. Up, down, over. Good. And up, How are we doing? Okay. We'll keep going a little bit more. A few more of these. I think we'll do 10 more seconds. Over. But of course we have to end on an even number, so we'll see where 10 seconds takes us. Down, over, up, and that is an even number, and that's 10 seconds. So there we go. Okay, one little drink. Okay. I think I'm gonna hit the bottle. All right, how are we doing? I think we have time for a few more shoulders. I did have some other things possibly, but let me think. Because we do want to get our lower body, and core stuff in too. Can't forget core. Let's take weights and do, let's do rows. Okay, you're ready? So I'm maybe going back to the shoulder ones, but for now we're just doing something a little different, tiny bit different. There's a clock ready. So if you want to make it harder for your core, don't lean on your leg. Just keep your hand behind your back and pull up. You can double up your weights for this one probably, right? 3, 4, 5. When we get to 8, 6, we're going to change it. 7, 8. Now we're going to go up and up. Okay? Up and all the way up. Okay? Nice and slowly. Here's the third one of these. Uh-oh. How many are we doing? 3? Oh. That's 4. Let's try for 8. 5. And down. 6. Last 2 on this side. This is my good side. Uh-oh. And pull up and push up. Excellent. Ready. That means bless you, Juno. Just thinking of Friday, Juno's award-winning performance. The vomiting dog. Nice. Okay. Ready? So again, you can lean on this if you want to, or you can have your hand behind your back and make your core work a little bit more. So 8 rows. 1, 2, 3, ow. 4, don't whack yourself. 5, 6, 7, just pulling up to your ribs. 8. Okay, now we go. Let's see how this works. 1. Okay, we got 8 more. I'm going to drop weight. 2. And pull up. And 3. Up. 4. 4 more to make it 8. Look at that math. Right off the top of my head. 3. And 2. And last one. Up. And up. Nice. Good. How'd that feel? Did you keep your double weights the whole time? Good. Okay. While we have our weights, let's do that back one because I like that one for triceps. So weights if you want. A little bend in your knees. We did these earlier. Up. We're going up. I'll show you from this lovely angle. You get the idea. I don't like turning my back to the camera. Push so that your palms of your hands are up. You're not clenching your weights, but just kind of balance on your hands. Okay, do you need to give your shoulders a little roll there? Yes, I do. Keep pushing up. Okay, and now we're going to change it to pushing up and then trying to cross. So, one more time with my back to you. Cross. Okay, up, cross, cross, and down. Up, cross, cross, down. Up, cross, cross. It feels like my up is not getting very up. That's okay. Cross and then back. Push up. Good. Okay, couple more. Up, up, down. Last one here. Good. Okay. Let's do, again, I'm going to lose the weights, but let's do a few of these ones. Up, out to the side, down. Maybe I can try it with lighter weights. Let's see. Let us see. Are you still going? Good. We'll probably back to this one then. Up to the side, and then up, front, down, Okay, just alternating side lifts with forward lifts. Shoulders are trying to stay away from your ears. Nice and relaxed, core is strong. Okay, up, down. I can feel them losing it. Okay. That's all right. Maybe your arms are getting tired too, or your shoulders. One more. Forward, and then down to the side. Good. Okay, let's do a few shoulder circles, whether you have weights in your hands or not. Let's see. I think we will move to some core because we're going to run out of time otherwise, and we don't want that. So if you have a mat and you want to use it, it's time to roll it out. Roll out the barrel. I'm going to do the same with my gigantic mat. This is a good one for the basement. Not so great for transporting. Okay, so what are we starting with? Well, what should we start with? Let's start with a downward dog kind of sort of thing. Okay, so let's start hands and knees first. Okay, so wrists under shoulders, knees under hips, and then you're going to tuck your toes under. Come up. Actually, let's do this as a little stretch first. A little down dog kind of stretch. Okay. And then what we're going to do is, actually I think I'm just going to move a little bit forward, come back into that. So we are going to go one leg up, and then see if you can drive your knee past your hands. Same leg, drive your knee past your hands. Okay. I don't know if this works quite as well. You can still do it on your, if your wrists are bothering you, then try it on your forearms like this. Maybe your knee won't go quite as far forward because it's hard to get it in between your body and the mat, but it still works. I can still feel this, very much so. Up. You should have counted. One more. Kick. Up. And down. Okay, remember which leg you did, because we're coming up for air, coming up for a little stretch, and then we're going to do the same thing. So either on forearms, which I just demoed, or hands and toes. Okay, ready? Up with your knee. Push through your hands. Or sorry, up with your leg. Then your knee goes past your hands or toward your hands. Wherever you get. And this one, I think we better do a few more so that we will have done the same amount on both sides. Or close to it. If you were counting, then please go to the number you did on the other side. I'm going to say last 3. And I think that even gives us an extra one. That's what my internal counter says. Let's take it into a stretch. Stretch it out. Just sit back on your heels if you can. Maybe take your knees wider if you need to make things more comfortable. Reach those arms forward. And then come on up. All right, let's do another one where we're on hands and knees. I believe we did this one on Friday too. But we'll do it again. Okay, so this is the one where you take opposite arm and leg and then squeeze them together. Extend them out, squeeze them together. Don't forget that big extension. It's really an active move. So not just a little flop here. So reach and pull. Let's do 3 more. There's 1 and 2 and the last one, 3. Okay, very nice. Get yourself all set up again. You don't have to wiggle, but maybe it helps. Let's get the other arm and leg out. Squeeze them in. Reach out, squeeze in. And there's 3. I think we did 8 on the other side. 4 and 5. Last 3 coming up. 1 and 2 and 3. Nice. Okay, again, let's stretch it out. Actually, this time too, let's take our fingertips and walk them over to one side. Okay, so maybe your hips move to the opposite heel, away from your hands, so that you can really maximize the stretch here. And then just walk your fingertips to the middle. And then walk them to the other side. And again, your hips move to the heel away from your hands. Stretch it out, stretch it out. And then walk them back into the center. And come on up. Nice. Let's have a seat. We'll do some bridges. We didn't do bridges the other day, and I had meant to. So let's do them this time. If you want, you can. Whoa, 6 pounds. That's dear me. Okay, bridges. If you want, you can have the weights here on your hips. All right. So remember how we set this up, although we haven't done them in a while. Push your lower back into the ground. Squeeze your glutes and roll up. Okay, when you're up here, you are trying to squeeze your glutes. You're trying to keep your knees moving toward each other. They're not squeezed so they're touching. They're just up. Yeah, like they're squeezing something, maybe like a weight between them. Imagine if you could hold a weight between your knees. Oh, you can. Ha! Who knew? Okay, down we go. Exciting Monday discoveries. Okay, back in, squeeze glutes, lift up. Squeeze those glutes so that you can get your hip bones higher. Even though you're trying to add some resistance with these weights, coming down and up again. Squeeze. Good for back mobility too, this one. Okay, up, up, up. Push into the floor with your heels. Your toes could even come off the floor if you wanted, so that you can really focus on pushing into the floor with your heels. Knees are squeezing toward each other. And down. Let's do a few more. Ready? Squeeze. I don't know why I took the weights off. Up, up, up. Hold it here. Down. Back in. Squeeze. Lift up. Lift up. Are you getting a little bit higher every time? Maybe? A little bit lower every time? I don't know. This is our last one though. Let's hold it here. Hold it here. Okay, the higher I lift, the more my knees want to go out. So I really have to focus on pushing them in, pushing my heels into the floor. And then we come down. Okay, good. All right. Let us go from here to, I won't need to do that one. Okay, let's do, I was going to do that swing set one. There we go. Like this. And up. But I think it's not a crowd pleaser. So let's go for side plank. Which is a crowd pleaser? No, not either. But this one, if you want, you can leave your knees on the ground like this, okay? Or you can make it a little harder by having your legs out farther. So choose your level, please. And I have started the clock. If you want to get some extra shoulder stretches in, or some mobility, why not? Stretch it out. It's also distracting. So that's good. Lift that hand up. Oh, I forgot. You can sweep it in between your body and the mat. Go, go, go. We're almost at 30 seconds. We will be in about 2 seconds. 1, 2, come on down. And sweep it around. Ugh, this arm. Okay. I have to edit those bits out. Okay, you're ready. We are on our other side. Your elbows right underneath your shoulder, hopefully. Again, you can do it so that your knee is on the ground. If that makes it a little bit easier, it should. Or you can have your whole body off the ground. Try to think about lifting up that hip toward the ceiling. Don't worry, I did look at the clock. So I know 30 seconds is coming. And let's just do some circles. If you so desire, a couple in each direction. And then maybe a sweep through. Like that, and up. We only have 3 more seconds. 2, 1, and come on down. Nice, okay. Shake those arms out. Let's do, I'm going to do one that involves a little twist, since we have our weights sitting right here, or I do anyway. Let's try that twisting one. If you don't like a twist, which I completely understand, then take it just to a straight V-sit, no rotation, okay? But if you want to do the twisting version, we're going to get into our position. So hand on belly, hold everything strong so that you can feel things tensing, but not pushing up. Okay, they're tensing, they're working. holding you here, and then we're going to take the weight, and we're going to go side, side. I still have my feet on the ground. You can keep your feet on the ground if you like, or you can lift them up. That's a little harder, I think, yeah. It must be. It's harder on the lower back, so I would say keep your feet on the floor. And just go side to side, or if you don't want to do side to side, just hold it here. Hold it here. How long are we going? Let's see. Another 10 seconds. Go, go, go. Tapping each side. One. We're not really twisting too much at all. In fact, okay. And then come on up. Good. Nice. Excellent. Okay, let's take it to our back and do a big stretch here. Big stretch, arms up overhead. Okay. Big stretch from fingertips out to heels. And then let's bring our legs up. Okay, and one at a time, let's bring them down. You can leave your arms there if you like, or you can do it as a dead bug kind of thing, which would be with your arms also. I don't know, I'm just trying to see. It seems a little bit harder with just legs, maybe. The old scissor kicks. Okay. If you find them too hard, you bend your knees. Bend your knees, okay? Let's start lower down. You could do like a flutter kick also if you wanted, if you're protecting your lower back by keeping everything strong in your core and trying to press your lower back into the mat. Okay, a couple little flutter kicks, point your toes, and kick. Go, go, go. Bring my arms forward again. Kick, kick, kick. I'm looking at the time, and I think we should wrap this up in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And bring your knees in. And just roll side to side a little bit. And I think we'll go right into stretching from here. How are you feeling? Good, I hope. Good, good, good. Okay, let's just pull one knee in and kick the other one out. Try to pull this leg in closer and then switch it. Leg in, kick the other one out. And then just one more time. Each side, knee in, and then other knee in. Good. Alrighty. Let's take our legs straight up. And actually, I just need a little more room to do this one. Should we do one at a time or two? Well, let's try two. This is kind of the happy baby move. So you're trying to keep your pelvis on the floor so you're not rolling up. You're keeping your pelvis on the floor. Hands are on your insoles. Maybe they're here, maybe they're here. Maybe depending on how flexible you're feeling. And then just push your knees toward the floor. And just a little kind of straighten your legs. You could try that. Don't have enough room with the wall here. So I will keep it in this happy baby kind of position. Okay, and then just come out of that. Let's do a few ankle circles. We didn't do them in our warm-up, so we'll do them now. And let's go the other direction, drawing perfect circles with our toes. Excellent. Let's take one leg up, toes toward you. Maybe your whole leg from the hip is turned toward the outside of your body, and then you're going to try to pull that leg toward you. If you have a band, maybe you already have it close by, and you're using that. I know a lot of people like that. That version for stretching. It's a little more effective sometimes. Okay, and then let's take that leg, cross it over, ankle on knee, get those glutes, so you can either hold on behind your knee, like this, and pull in with your lower leg. The stretch is maybe here, glutes up the side of your leg here. Maybe that's not where you feel it at all. I hope it's somewhere in that general vicinity. Okay, you can even lean away from this knee to get more of a stretch. And then let's just straighten those out. And let's do the same thing with the other leg. So toes toward you, knee straight, heel turned toward the outside of your body, and just pull in. Pull that leg toward you. Feeling a good stretch along the back of your leg, maybe? If not, maybe try to point your toes even more toward you. Try to maximize the lengthening. Okay, and then let's take that leg and go ankle on the other side now. So pulling in. You can hold on below your knee too if you want. See which one you like better. I don't know. Usually I hold on here, but they seem pretty equal today. So I'm going to lean away from my knee that's on top. Okay, so this foot is coming closer to the floor. And then I'm just going to unwrap from there. Let's go right into Alexander shoulder stretch. My legs are in the way, maybe yours are too. If they're not, you can just, all right. Throwing weights is not advisable, but I guess I can roll. There, nobody's gonna get hurt, including the dog. Okay, so scoot your hips over, drop your knees to one side, and here we go. Hands are palm to palm on the same side as your knees. Slide that top hand over, and let's go up and around. When you get to about your head, your hand will kind of naturally open up so your palm is toward the ceiling. And then you can just stretch it out. Hold it if you like, or keep it moving nice and slowly. See what gives you the best stretch. And if you find a spot where it's nice and stretchy, maybe you just want to leave it there. Okay, let's do one more, and then we'll switch sides. You can tell I like these. I could do these all morning, but we will switch it up. I guess that's called yoga, isn't it? That would be a good idea too. Okay, scoot hips, drop knees, and hands go palm to palm. Slide that top palm forward, and take your arm as far as it wants to go. If you get stuck, remember, back off a bit, or hold it there and breathe into it. See if you can relax into that stretch. Or keep it bigger. It's up to you. It's your nice stretch, so enjoy it. Hopefully you've enjoyed lots of the workout today. I always enjoy doing it with you, knowing you're out there anyway. Okay, and let's close it up. Push ourselves up to sitting. Okay, from sitting, let's go to a quad stretch. So, excuse me, pull one leg back. We're going to lean on the opposite forearm and take a drink. Maybe that's what I'm going to do. I think I will. But you know this one. Excuse me. Are you still stretching your quad? Good. Okay. I'll have a quick drink. Okay, by the time I get back, you'll be ready to switch to your other leg, won't you? Yes. As will I. So, pull one leg back, lean on the opposite forearm. Take your free hand up and over. Reaching behind you, try to feel the stretch here. All the way up your body. Stretch it out. Good. Okay. And then we'll just leave that. Should we come up to standing? Yes, I think so. Because then we will do some hip flexors. So this split stance that we often do in the warm-up, pretty much always do. Let's just drop down a little bit till you feel the stretch here in your hip flexors. Maybe drop down more, maybe push your hip forward a little bit. Okay, you can take that same side arm to your back leg, take it straight up, and then take it across your body. Across your body. Okay, and then bring it in, and then just come to wide feet. Toes are facing forward. We'll just sit down into one leg. Really try to sit into that leg. Push your hips back. Maybe you come onto your heel on the foot that's on the end of the straight leg. Okay, do you feel the stretching here, adductors? Good. Come on up and over to the other side. Same thing, really push your hips back, sit down into this. Your knee is still staying behind your toes probably. Oh, this feels good today. Stretch it out. Okay, and then come on up. Rotate a little bit so that you are on the other side, getting the other hip flexors. Okay, same side arm as your back leg. Comes up and then it comes over. Reach it over. Then bring it straight up again. And then let's step together. Okay, very nice. Kick those legs out. Let's do upper back one. So clasping hands. You can have your palms facing you or your palms facing away. Either way, you're trying to get some distance in between your shoulder blades in the back. So push away, and then take your arms up overhead. When you get here, maybe you switch them so that they're clasped in back, and then just lift them up. Bend your knees a little bit. You take your arms up overhead as far as they can go. Maybe you're touching the floor with them. Maybe. And then just unclasp your hands. Bring them down to your feet. We are going to come up slowly. Slowly to standing. Stack up those vertebrae. Roll back your shoulders. Pat yourself on the back because we're all done. We'll just, no more shaking it out. Let's do one big inhale starting down here. Big inhale. Stretch it out right up onto your toes. And then exhale down. Then we shake it out. Okay, well there we go. 1 hour done. Hopefully that was a good start to your week. Was for me. Thanks so much for joining me, and we will see you again. Thanks everybody. Bye.